Good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's me, Anita Johnson in Simi Valley, California. I'm laying on my bed in my bedroom, on my new bedding, which is just fabulous. Thank you very much. It's freezing here for us Southern Californians. We're not used to anything below 83 degrees. So I'm laying on my bed. I got two dogs in here. They're both underneath the quilts. They were on the bed. I'm OCD. I have to make my bed or else I cannot carry on with my day. So I just make my bed with the dogs in it. If they want out, they'll get out, right? And they eventually do because they show up wandering around in the living room when I'm out there. So here's my story as to why you're seeing this video right now. I am a 55, soon to be 56-year-old Weight Watcher. I am a stay-at-home grandmother. I am raising my 8-year-old grandson, Oliver, who is the love of my life. And I'm also raising his grandfather, my husband, Mr. Anita, a.k.a. Steve. He's also the love of my life. You know what? Excuse my appearance, but I was literally just laying on the bed watching other YouTubers, not caring what I looked like because nobody could see me, when I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this on my iPad because I was telling Amy, our little N is for nurse. Oh, how I love her. I love all of our YouTubes. Well, not all of them. I don't love all of them. That was a complete and total lie. Anyways, I was telling her that I tried to make a little video on my phone and it wouldn't work. So I just saw, I'll try on my iPad. Okay, so I'm going to bounce all over the spot because I thought I would do this because I am alone probably 85% of the time. Oliver's in school, of course. My husband's at work. I don't work. When I married my husband and moved out here, I had many friends through work. I did work, but I got injured, and then you're out of sight, out of mind. People don't see you walking down the halls. They forget you exist. And I love to talk. Boy, do I like to talk. I never realized how much I talked until I got older and started paying attention to myself and my surroundings and life and what a trip it is. Because you know what? Life is a freaking trip. And being this age, you realize stuff that you just never even thought about before. I hope somebody my age knows what I'm talking about. And those of you watching me who are younger, you will know what I'm talking about when you get older. It's just trippy stuff. Like, for instance, my new bedding, which I will show you because it's so pretty. It's floral and the colors are so pretty. Now, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh. I may not have picked this out in the past, this design, but I am totally and completely in love with it. That's why I'm in my bedroom. I love my surroundings. Again, I'm going to be all over the place, so it's kind of fun, right? You never know where you're going to go. It's like a roller coaster. Am I going to go up? Am I going to go down? What the heck is she going to say next? I love to decorate. So unfortunately for my husband's pocketbook, he has to go to work every day, and he does. He leaves here at 5. He gets home at about 5. I grab his wallet. I take his money. I put it in the home goods account. I'm good to go. Anyways, I don't remember what I was going to say. Anyways, things change in your life. Things change drastically. And there's a lot of things you wish you could go back and change. And one of those things I wish I could do, and I wish I could do now, is tell all the younger gals who are heavy set, if you think you want to lose weight, do it now. Because when you get to be my age, two things happen. One, it takes a much longer time, and that's okay. I'm not going anywhere except for the inevitable. And when I get there, I don't think they care what I look like. But, you know, it's always nice if you could go a little faster, but it's not. And it is what it is. And the saggy skin. I was not a vain person. I was that chick in school, and those of you my age will know what I'm talking about. I had my 501s on, my waffle stompers, A Led Zeppelin t-shirt. If it was chilly, I had a plaid long sleeve shirt on. I had long brown hair and big silver hoops. No makeup, no nada. I was au naturel. But you know what? At 55, almost 56, I am not digging this at all. Now, I understand the way I'm laying right now, you can't see it, but there's surgeries and whatnot to be had for such things that bother you, but I don't do that. I do not like sharp objects of any kind, and unfortunately they are involved. But yeah, I would tell the younger gals, do it now. There's so many things, health-wise, of course. Health goes without saying. I mean, I don't have to say anything about health. But, you know, a lot of people don't talk about the cosmetics and the generalities of losing weight. You know, they have to put in the health all the time. I'm afraid that people are going to say, but you're doing it for your health, right? Of course, we're all doing it for our health. But you know what? I'm going to be honest. I did it. I wanted to start looking a little better. My grandson couldn't put his arms all the way around me when we hugged. Did I mention how much I've lost? I have lost 45 pounds. And it's taken me a year. And you know what? That's kind of a drag. I thought I could at least lose 50 in a year, but it's okay. It's totally, I'm proud of myself. I'm completely dedicated to the program. I am an AP holder at Disneyland, which means I go to Disneyland quite often, like maybe every 3 weeks. I never cheat. I know where I can go to eat my fruits and my chicken for lunch, and I bring my own stuff in a backpack, and I get a locker. My point was, I'm going to have to come up with a name for my channel having to do with going from one subject to another. If you've got an idea, go ahead and put it down below. Woo, put it down below. I just said put it down below. That's hysterical. I always laugh when people say that. But yeah, it can totally be done. But I don't cheat. The one thing, if I try, I used to love to drink. I like drinking because being me is not easy. Okay, people? It's not easy being me. This is always going. I'm always thinking. So I would enjoy a cocktail or 10 just to bring it down a few notches. Cannot drink and do Weight Watchers. Even if I track, I gain. It never fails. So that kind of took care of that little issue. Now and then, I'll throw 1 or 2 back, and then I'll just go out and walk the whole town of Los Angeles to work it off. But, yeah, I can't drink because I gain no matter what. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Covered the dogs, covered the husband, covered the kid. Let's talk about Freestyle for a second. I don't love it. And I went into it with a great attitude and was looking forward to it. I trust Weight Watchers with my life. I think it's a wonderful program. I've only done it one time before. I am not a yo-yo dieter. I'm not somebody who's tried every diet in the world. And I'm also an all or nothing gal. So when I do something, I'm balls out and I do it all or I don't do it at all. So I did Weight Watchers back in 2000. I lost, I think, like 80 pounds. I did water aerobics, and then I went on to teach water aerobics. So I've been through points, plats to smarts points, etc. Let me see if I can fix this a little. Somebody needs to get her eyebrows done. Real quick, going back to the whole vein thing, I am growing out my hair. My son, he's now 37. Oh my gosh, how the heck did that happen? Told me one day we were laying out by the pool, Mom, you should totally grow your hair out. You could totally pull off the silver. And you know what? Since I am that natural gal, that's what I'm doing. Anyways, oh crap, what was I saying? Freestyle. Okay, so I went into it, you know, everybody, the whole world of Weight Watchers was in an uproar. Oh, news, something's happening. And it's like, dude, relax. Something's happening. A, there's nothing we can do about it. And B, it's Weight Watchers. It's going to be beneficial to all of us. I gained 6 pounds. I am not an overeater. I actually don't love to eat. It's really kind of weird. I'm not a foodie. To me, eating is for one purpose, and that's to stop the growling in my stomach and to stay alive. Most of my weight probably was from a little too much alcohol. And bread. Oh, man, I never met a piece of bread I didn't like. Okay, so back to freestyle. So I gained, and I'm like, all right, I don't care for freestyle. My point of view is this. I know from being on Weight Watchers for a year to watch portions. I know that because the food says it's 0 points, that it doesn't mean it's 0 calories. I know this because this is all stuff that Weight Watchers has taught me in the past. But I feel horrible for new people that are on Weight Watchers and haven't been taught these things. I feel that Weight Watchers is going towards more of a healthy lifestyle instead of actual weight loss. We are going to help you lose weight. But we'll get into that another time because I'm not bashing Weight Watchers. I'm concerned about the route that they're taking. But what am I? I'm just a peon on the face of the earth, and my opinion means nothing. So anyways, what I'm doing is, since I am so familiar with the program, I am able to do the 30 points. And I don't double track. See, that's another thing that upsets me. I think with the amount of money that we're paying for Weight Watchers, we shouldn't have to double track. We pay a good amount of money to have an app, and that app should be sufficient, and it should be enough. Now, sometimes I will write down everything, and that's because of Sandy. I love Sandy. She was one of the first YouTubers I watched, her and the twins. I never watched YouTube in my life. When I started doing Weight Watchers, I Googled, because sometimes I have a little bit too much time on my hands. And I found the twins, and then I just binged on them and fell in love with them and bombarded them with messages and cards in the mail. You know, they got a post office box because they're smart like that. But anyways, I'm teasing. Love the twins and Sandy. Oh, I say way too much, don't I? What was I saying? Completely forgot what I was saying. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Oh, writing down on paper like Sandy. So I can track on paper comfortably because I remember what all the points are for everything. Unfortunately, I'm a creature of habit. I eat the same gosh darn things over and over. And for those of you who are just starting Weight Watchers or maybe in a plateau, don't do that. Mix up your foods as much as possible. I don't, because I find that I waste a lot of food if I try different things. Then things end up sitting in the refrigerator, in the cupboard, and then I throw them out. And then I don't want my husband to have to get a second job because that just wouldn't be fair. For him to work 2 jobs just so that I could do Weight Watchers and mix things up, I don't know. Seems like it would be a little selfish of me. But yeah, so I know my points of everything, and I will track on paper, and that's not a problem. But I have lost on freestyle, but it's just been a huge mind game for me. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to have some yogurt, and I'm going to put some coconut stevia in it, and I'm going to put some pineapple in it. But I wonder if that's over the points I would have had when I was on 30 points. And I wonder if I've had too much chicken. And it just, I am a gal who I like exacts. I like exacts. I weigh everything. Like, instead of counting out 12 chips or pretzels, I'll weigh those bad boys and I'll get 28 grams or whatever, because it works out a little bit better. So anyways, go back to the exacts. I feel that freestyle is not specific enough for a lot of people. Again, I can get around it because I know the program, but I think it's a disservice. I don't know. I'm interested in your opinion. Again, it's not a bash fest, so I'd like to hear your opinion, but, you know, if it's nothing horrible. I enjoy me a bad word from time to time, but not on YouTube, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, want to see my bedding? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And it's so old lady. That's the funny thing, because in my head, I'm still 20, man. I'm still in my bedroom listening to KMET, probably smoking something I shouldn't be smoking. I don't know. Got my album covers out. And now here, I'm 56 in May. And look at, I have this beautiful, oh, see my lady up there? She started the new bedding because she's got blue in her skirt. So I had to get some bedding to go with it. So look at, isn't this pretty? I'm new to this camera thing on the iPad. So it's blue and pink and green. What do we got? Oh, there's my pink chair that I bought. Isn't that hysterical? I never had a pink thing my whole life because my mom cut my hair short and made me kind of tomboy. When it turns out, I'm a total girly girl. I like girly girl. I think I should be Cruella DeVille for Halloween. What do you think? My hair is clean, by the way. Just, I don't know. But I'm only gray on one half of my head. That half. I mean, I'm gray over here, but you get it. So there's my new bedding. I love it. There's a dog under there. Kitty, she's so pretty. And there's a dog right here. Clara. This was some kind of good news. After I lost my 45 pounds, my wedding set was getting too big on me, so my husband bought me another ring to keep it on. He's a nice guy. I dig him. He's a super duper guy. He treats me well. Oh, no, I said Clara, and it's kind of like Beetlejuice. If I say it 3 times, she's going to come out. She's moving. Let's see if you can see her. Clara. Clara. Oh, that's 3 times. So let's put this back down, see if it works. As far as exercise, I injured myself at work. My last job, I got beamed in the back. So I walk. I walk my grandson to school, and I take my phone and my earbuds, and then I'll listen to some of you folks on YouTube, and I'll just keep walking the streets of my town. And I love it because it's beautiful here. It's a beautiful place to live, and I'm totally blessed. I'm extremely blessed. And I'll come home, and I'll have my breakfast and drink my water. Don't drink your water before you go walking. The other day I had to have somebody pick me up. Anyways, I walk for exercise, and during the summer I swim. But I think I have a time limit, and I'm not sure, but just for the heck of it, I guess I'll just stop now. Throw it up there for Amy and the twins and Sandy. Who else do I watch? I watch Carrie. I think Carrie's fabulous because she's a little spitfire. She's there in her house in the cold and the snow, and she's just so sweet. But I think she could be kind of fun underneath all that. And her sweet little husband, Corey. Who else do I watch? Let's see. Sandy, Amy, my little redheaded angel, the twins. Oh, sweet Lisa. I love listening to her accent. Hi, everybody. This is Lisa. Here's what I've had to eat today. She's so cute, man. And, oh, Kat, of course. Kat's the gal that I always wanted to be, but I could never be because she's artistic and she's beautiful and she's just good. She's just that good person. I wish she lived nearby so that my 8-year-old grand could play with her boys, period. Anyways, I'm going to stop now. My name's Anita. Little ramble on. And thanks. Let's see if I can even get this thing uploaded. I'm not too sure it's going to work. Have a great day, guys.